Leptospirosis is caused by a bacterium called Leptospira interrogans, a bacterial disease that affects both humans and animals. The organism is carried by many animals, including wild and domestic animals such as cattle, pigs, horses, dogs, rodents, and lives in their kidneys. It ends up in soil and water through the urine. Human infection occurs through direct contact with a urine-contaminated environment, such as surface water, soil, and plants. The signs and symptoms are the following: fever, muscle pain, and headache, calf tenderness and eye redness for some cases, and may result in a severe one that involves the liver, kidney, and brain. Patients may also manifest yellowish discoloration of the skin. It is very important to note that leptospirosis infection happens most of the time during the rainy season because of frequent wafting in the flood. This is very common in the urban areas where water drainage are clogged due to poor sanitation practices. There are a lot of ways where the youth can participate in the fight against flooding and leptospirosis with the government. We can create trash bins using old containers with proper label to observe waste segregation. Improper waste disposal and the increasing amount of trash produced are one of the major problems faced by people, not only in our community but also in the whole world. Hence, there is a need for people to find ways on how to address these problems because it is our responsibility to protect our environment. One of these ways is to apply the 3R: reduce, reuse, and recycle. The 3R, reduce, reuse, and recycle calls for an increase in the ratio of recyclable materials, further reusing of raw materials and manufacturing wastes, and overall reduction in resources and energy used. Reduce, lessening the amount of trash, garbage produced. Reuse, using materials repeatedly. Recycle, using materials to make new products. Waste segregation. Biodegradable are waste or garbage that can be broken down or decomposed. Non-biodegradable are waste or garbage that cannot be broken down or decomposed. For the non-biodegradable wastes, these can be separated or segregated into paper, plastic, metal, and glass. This is called waste segregation. Blue for paper, red for elastic, green for glass, yellow for metal. Cleanup drive will be one of the activity that the youth can proactively join and promote to their peers and family together with different youth organization in the community. They can decide for a specific time and day of the week or for a month where you can do your cleanup drive activity. Choose a particular area in your place where you will go to pick trash, garbage, and segregate them. For the non-biodegradable wastes, particularly cans and empty bottles, may decide to sell these to the junk shops. The money to be earned may be used in buying color-coded containers to be used as trash bins and placed around different areas of the community with the help of the Youth Council. Clean Your Own Front Yard program. It aimed at maintaining cleanliness. The program was launched a few years back and the youth in the community can help strengthen its implementation to support the environmental program of the community. The program encourages business establishments, residential owners to maintain cleanliness in their respective areas. Tree planting activity. As a youth, you also have the chance to help save the environment by actively partaking in tree planting opportunities. Here are some environmental organizations where you can volunteer and donate for a greener future. Greenpeace is an independent global organization which seeks to conserve the planet and promote peace by championing renewable energy, combating illegal fishing, and campaigning for clean seas. In the Philippines, the organization called to counter climate change and eliminate toxic chemicals. Established in 1972, Haribon Foundation advocates for the conservation of biodiversity. It engages and trains individuals to become an instrument of change through their activities like tree planting and adopting seedlings. Feed Incorporated, or the Fostering Education and Environment for Development, promotes tree planting for a secure and sustainable future. The group organizes tree planting and nurturing activities to help protect the Philippine biodiversity. Masungi Geopark Reserve. The ongoing project is a multi-sector initiative to restore devastated lands surrounding the famous Musungiji Reserve. Guests may participate in tree planting and nurturing activities at the conservation area located at the first ranger station of the Musungiji Geopark project. The government also tapped some youth organizations and schools to participate in the yearly tree planting activities, just like the Boy Scout of the Philippines and some Catholic schools in the quest of planting 100 trees every year. Incentives and awards are also given to those young minds that are winning in their campaign for the environment. Role of the youth in disease prevention of leptospirosis. They can be the catalyst of change. By engaging to different information drive, environmental activities, and sharing their knowledge as to how to prevent the spread of the disease. A simple action just like wearing protective boots or by simply telling the people to avoid wading in the flood will also be helpful.